Hi and welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to be making meatballs. Meatballs done my way. So follow me, I'll show you what ingredients we're going to be needing. The ingredients we're going to be using today are ground beef. I'm using 80-20, so 20% fat. You may use whatever ground beef you would like to use, or ground chicken or turkey, it's up to you. I'm also going to be using some red peppers, sofrito. I have some onions, salt and pepper, cilantro, some sazon with the color in it. In other words, it has an anado seed. Here we have ground garlic, ground onion, and cumin. I have all-purpose seasoning, or the adobo, and some fresh garlic. There's a few other ingredients that are going in here, but I'll be showing you what those are when I get to it. My dogs today decided they wanted to be part of the video, so here we go. So first things first, have your meat in a bowl, and in this bowl we're going to add our sofrito. There is approximately about 2 tablespoons of sofrito on here. We're also going to be adding part of our onions. I'm gonna say about a tablespoon and a half. Save the rest for later. About a tablespoon of the peppers, give or take. We're going to add our sazon for the color. We're going to be adding our cumin, garlic, and onion powders. We're going to go ahead and add our salt and pepper. There is roughly about a teaspoon of salt and about half of a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to add our cilantro or parsley. In this case, I think I did a blend of both cilantro and parsley. I'm using part of it now. And you notice I have not put my adobo yet. That's because I want to make sure to mix first before. So put on some gloves and just start mixing your mixture together. There is absolutely no need to add breadcrumbs to this. There's no reason for it. If you like, you can. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my adobo. I'm adding half of it, so about half of a teaspoon, more or less, because I did add salt and I do not want this to be salty. So all you really want to do here is just mix it in until it is incorporated and you have a uniform mixture. So I bought this little gadget, which is great for making meatballs. I actually use it to make cake pops, but on this time we're going to use it for meatballs, which literally it makes the meatballs for you. Perfect size, and you want to just compact them together and make your meatballs and set them aside in a plate. Again, I'm going to grab some, remove my excess, go in. Now, if you do not have this thing, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. You don't need it. Let me finish this one and I'll show you. See, little meatballs. You can grab a teaspoon and give this about the same size. Maybe this one's a little bigger. Let's remove some. So there you have it. So we're going to continue making meatballs until we finish with all the meat that we have in here. We're going to set a skillet to like a high, a medium high, and we're just going to coat it with just a little bit of, again, I use extra light tasting olive oil. We're going to wait for this to heat up really good. And we're going to start cooking our meatballs directly in there. I'm simply going to add one meatball at a time. The only reason I am using a spoon and not my hands is because I don't want to burn myself. We're gonna cook them. I know it sounds like they're crowded, or it looks like they're crowded because it's a lot. But for this part, I don't mind it. Wash your hands if I did touch raw product. And we're going to cook these. We're gonna start turning them as they start to cook. You can tell. And we continue to give them a turn and a turn and a turn until the meatballs are, I will say, cooked 3/4 of the way, because they will be cooking a little longer in sauce. So we're going to continue turning until these are 3/4 of the way cooked. At this point, what we're going to do, they have been cooking now for, I'll say, 10 minutes or so. And I'm going to remove them and put them back into my plate. So we've removed all our meatballs. These will continue to cook in a minute. And look what we're gonna do. You see everything that's in here? I'm gonna actually remove part of it. I think it's too much. It's too much oil, so we will remove parcels of it. And we'll continue cooking this. Now in here, remember the rest of our onions? So we're gonna put the rest of our onions directly in there. Yes. Some more of our red peppers. We're gonna let this start to cook. And we're gonna add some of our garlic, probably about a teaspoon's worth. And let this start to release the aroma. I really wish you guys can smell this because it smells so good. So we're gonna cook this just for a few seconds. And now we are using some store-bought marinara sauce. So this is exactly what we're gonna do now. At this moment, we're gonna add our sauce to this. And even our store-bought sauce, we're gonna add some water to it. And we are going to add it in. And we're gonna give this a quick stir. Let's lower this to a medium. The reason I'm lowering it to a medium is because this will start to bubble up, and I do not want it to bubble up. And we're gonna let this go just until the sauce starts to heat up. It's already starting to bubble. So we're gonna add a little bit of red pepper flakes. If you don't like red pepper flakes, don't add them. I like them. And we're gonna put our meatballs right back in. Juices and all. And at this moment, we're gonna give it a stir. We're gonna bring our our stove to a medium low, a low medium. But before that, we're gonna add some grated Parmesan cheese. We're gonna give it a stir. Oh my goodness. Let's lower the temp because I'm using my induction burner, so it goes pretty fast. At this moment, I'm just gonna let this go. I'm gonna top it with our parsley cilantro mix. And we will be letting this go for another maybe another maybe 10 minutes or so, just to let the meatballs and the sauce get its flavors together. I'm gonna be covering it and just letting it go for, like I said, 10 minutes maybe. So at this point, our meatballs are ready, and this is what we're gonna do. Just come this way 2 seconds. Hopefully you're able to see my plate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see my plate. So we're gonna do 2 separate things here. Number one, we're going to add some spaghetti. And then we are adding our meatballs. Let's shut this off. Let's put it more in the center. And we're gonna grab. It's all up to you how many meatballs you like. I'm adding 3 to mine. Sauce it up. To top it off, we're adding a little bit more Parmesan cheese. Right, here we go. One last thing, let's look for a garnish. Okay, so we can add whatever type of garnish you would like. Me personally, I am going to add a little sprig of basil because I kind of like basil, and I think it gives everything an amazing taste. So this is take number 1. I'll show you take number 2 in just about a second. So you see here we have a little piece of bread, and we're going to add a little bit of this sauce, and then we add to this what? Fresh mozzarella cheese directly on it. And yes, I've made this cheese myself. Oh yes. So we have our little tiny meatball slider. We give it a quick, just like that. Oh my god. 2 takes. Same meatballs, 2 separate takes. So what do y'all think? We have spaghetti and meatballs, or we have a meatball slider. Yeah, baby. So here we go. Thanks again for watching yet another video here in my kitchen. By the way, the background music is from a very close friend of mine. His name is Marvin Marcano. He's a Christian artist. He is an amazing influencer. He is a beautiful person, beautiful soul. I will leave a link for you guys to go follow him and check him out. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys, and I will see you all in the next video.